I work primarily on developing new medical devices for cardiovascular health. What I am going to talk about today is some of the work that I did along with some of my colleagues in the past on redefining noise. Oftentimes there's actually information embedded in signals that we consider noise, is looking at things that we consider noise and reclassifying them as signal. This is known as the cosmic microwave background, and it turns out it's not actually uniform across the entire sky. This picture is a map of that noise. I'm going to talk about electromagnetic interference, EMI. So this is the noise generated from the electrical devices all around us. This can be conducted noise that ends up on the power lines, or radiated noise that gets radiated off into the air around us. What do we use this noise for? Energy monitoring and gesture recognition. Noise that's generated by the electronics all around us is conducted onto the power line. They were looking just at resistive and inductive loads, and the noise that's generated when the user flips the switch on and off. Signature in the frequency domain of that noise is actually consistent for that switch every time that it's fired. Anywhere on the power line, you can have a sensor plugged in at any point, and you can see the signature generated by each device all over the house. So every time you flip a switch on, some noise is generated. So using that, you can tell when devices are turned on and off. Of course, that only works for these resistive and inductive loads. So here's a spectrogram of what that noise looks like. We have frequency on the x-axis, time on the y-axis. This line going all the way through is a PC that's on throughout this measurement. Here you can see when a laptop gets unplugged and its supply disappears. Here's a TV that's getting turned on, and here's a lamp that's turned on momentarily. This was all measured from, again, the same single point sensor at one point on the power line, and can see the noise generated by appliances all over the home. And each of those devices, again, is unique. So using this type of thing, you can figure out what appliances are being used at all times in the home, and then you could, instead of getting at the end of the month, for example, an aggregate bill, this is how much energy you spent, here's how much energy went to your TV, here's how much energy went to your dishwasher, and so on.